Would help if I'm muted. Just finished doing iDetective. So I was still muted. Let's see if everybody's working here. The channels. YouTube, Skywatch. It's a go. Yeah, I've got some stuff on the lens. I just tried to clean it. It's getting too dark for me to take it apart and clean it now. It's too late. Because I have a light pollution filter in there. And it's in between the sensor on the camera and the lens. So there's 4 areas that need to be cleaned. I tried just now. And I still got a little on the lens. I can't do it again because it's getting too dark. It's tedious. All right, let's see. Are we live on this one? We are. I could tell by the clock. Wow, this one's 7 seconds. YouTube is lagging way more than that. Let's check Twitch. Twitch is working. Twitch is 15 seconds. And DLive is 12 seconds. So we are live. I didn't check Facebook. We are live on YouTube, Skywatcher Gaming. We're live on DLive, Bill NY Skywatcher. We're live on Twitch, Bill NY Skywatcher. We're live at the other place. Oh shit, I didn't expect that. And we should be live, and we are live on YouTube. And there you go. Let me delete the old one. And we are good to go. Oh my God, I left chat on. You see that now? You see that little feature? You see that? I may have to lower it because it's like right in the middle of the screen. So that's YouTube chat. That's where that's coming from. I'm actually going to bring it down a little bit so we could just see a few comments at a time. I should put that in the dark area where the tree is. And I should just get rid of me. But you can see your comment, Pink Stag. I'm going to leave the chat up for now. But the bad thing is, you know, but it works. So that's pretty cool. And good evening, Kenneth. And Ken, I believe that's my buddy across the river, right? Because I know him as something else. Is that correct, Ken? There's news about that too. James can see it. Wait a minute, James, where are you? You must be in YouTube. Yeah, you're in YouTube. I was going to say you weren't in the other place. Because it would be nice, and I'm going to spend the day to try to figure it out. The new platform is not going to work for the chat, but I could probably get DLive to work. Now, I'm going to have to shrink it a little bit because the comments are going to bleed high. How much can I go without messing it up? Oh, I know what I got to do. What is it? Control? What is it? I forgot. I should call Keith. I forgot the keys to press to just bring it down. I can't remember. I mean, I can look it up. I think it's control. No. I don't know what would you call this. He's on the. Well, he might be at the hotel by now. Oh, this is a YouTube video. Keith, you're here. I see you. What do I have to hold down to adjust the size? Like bring in the sides in or out, or the tops? What is the keys? I forget. Control something, right? Control X? I don't remember. What's up, Roni? Keith, I need to know. What is it? Control or shift? I don't remember. I don't think it's shift. Because I want to make that window smaller. Alt and what? That's it? Just Alt? Yeah, that's it. It's Alt. Because I can just keep the latest comments coming up. Yeah, I'm doing it. That's all I needed to know. I was going to say something bad, but I'm not. Oh my God. Skywatch. It keeps moving on something else on me. I saw that. It's a little funky to adjust. Okay, we got to go this way. Okay, I guess that's the smallest I can make it. Oh no, I can't. I could do it like that. Yeah, but I can't. I got to keep it like that. All right, now let's move it to the corner. Because I don't want to have it bleeding like all the comments and taking up the screen. You know what I mean? Okay, I see it now. It's working. You know, you leave up... I should stretch the last name up a little bit so we know the third comment. All right, Alt. Like that. So now we'll see like the last 3 comments. Because I don't want to take up the screen. Now, there were thunderstorms in the area, but I don't think they're coming this way. Are you settled in the hotel now in Ohio somewhere, Keith? I'm going to look at my radar just in case. That would be pretty bad if I set up all this equipment and it starts to pour. Thunderstorms are out. They're upstate New York. They're near Albany, east of Albany, and south of Albany. There is no rain coming this way. We're in the clear. I made hamburgers. You could have a hamburger. Eat a hamburger. I made 4 of them. I ate 2. But can you do me a big favor? Can you do me a favor? Bring me this. Fill this up with soda, please. This cup. I did all the dishes.
Oh, about time.
So no rain. You see how you could see the messages now? I ate already.
What did you eat?
I ate 2 cheeseburgers.
Oh.
You could save me the other one for later.
Yeah, because I'm not eating it.
Yeah.
I want to make enough for myself with grilled cheese.
Do you know I ate today? I think that's all I ate. What did I eat? Nothing, right?
Billy, you should do exercise for your arm. You got nice arms. Like if you do the exercise, you got beautiful arms.
Oh my gosh.
Make them more strong.
Can you do me a favor?
No.
I didn't eat today, did I?
I don't know, Billy. I'm not you.
I don't think I
Tell me
did.
I didn't eat. I
I didn't make tuna or anything.
Did you make it to tuna fish sandwiches? What was that? Yesterday?
That was yesterday. That's all I ate today.
Good, because I'm trying to lose weight too.
Well, it's low calorie bread, but 2 cheeseburgers with the meat had red peppers and onions in the meat. And seasoning like black pepper, garlic salt, oregano. So it's seasoned ground beef with the onions and the red peppers, and then you make them into the hamburger mold, fry them up. It's delicious. Put some cheese, some lettuce, because tomatoes I'm not crazy about. Ketchup and mayonnaise. Good to go. So that's what I had. That's all I had today. Yeah, please give me some soda. I mean, trying to lose that weight. I really don't think I ate today. Yes, Kenneth. Yes. DJ. We're at YouTube. Okay, so we're streaming on YouTube, the Skywatcher gaming channel, though. I'm still testing this platform. We're live at the YouTube Skywatcher gaming channel.
Bill,
Yes.
I was telling my niece.
Okay, I got to stretch that out a little bit because I can't see what else you wrote there.
Excuse me.
I can hear you.
I was telling Yvette,
Hmm.
like that I got some people coming from Pine Bush and everything,
Mm-hmm.
and then she wants to go to Pine Bush. She says, Didi, I want to hang out with you.
So
So
she could stay in the room with you.
No, because she could stay in her daughter's house.
That's right. She's right 30 minutes away.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, she says you could pick me up.
Hmm?
That we could
Pick her up when?
No, if I was.
I can't pick her up that day. I got to go to Pine Bush early in the morning. I can't pick her up.
Oh,
That's impossible.
so how are we gonna go then?
We'll figure this out, man. We still got 2 months
Oh,
less.
she said otherwise, like she would like to come here and hang out with me
We'll see.
and stay here for 3 days or something.
Anyway,
She wants to hang out with
okay.
me. What, sweetie? What do you want? What is my
So-
baby? What? Because my baby.
Can I have my
is
soda, please?
Oh, I give it to you.
No.
Why?
So we're
I
on
cannot be giving you
we're on
food.
YouTube, Skywatcher Gaming. We're on Facebook on my page. We're on D Live.
So they send her to give you food.
It's Bill NY Skywatcher, all one word. We're on Twitch, Bill NY Skywatcher, all one word. And James, I don't forget that comment you made about Twitch yesterday. And of course, the new platform, which I'm still holding to myself for now. But we're streaming on 5 platforms right now, which is pretty cool. So I had a conversation again. I will be quiet for now. But Pine Bush is looking really good. Spoke to the curator of the museum 5 times today. Just getting the final details down for those that may be, none of that may be speaking, will be speaking there. We know Lee Spiegel, of course, will be there, and his lovely wife, Lorraine. And I spoke to Lee today, and Lee's been a busy guy the past few days. That's all I'm going to say. Busy guy. He's always busy. Everybody's always busy. And of course, Mark D'Antonio will be there. And there's only going to be 3 speakers. The third, I'm not going to mention yet, but I spoke to the third person today. Very quickly. Because Lance is trying to lock down, the hotels. Mark's staying here. Marianne Robb will be staying here. Keith and his wifey, let's just say, will be staying here. I know Charles and Ronald have the open invitation. And I think, I don't know about Justin. I'm trying to keep the numbers low. Because of the dog. But there's a 10-man tent that can go in the backyard. I have 7 air beds. Yes, air beds, not mattresses, air beds. Keith could tell you, he was nice and comfortable one Saturday morning with comforters, and Eric had about 7 sheets on him in another corner on a air bed, while my bed had nothing. It had a pillow bare with no sheets, no comforters, no blankets whatsoever at 3 o'clock in the morning, and it was 40 degrees out. And I had just come back with Amanda, picking up Travis Walton at Newark Airport, bringing him to Pine Bush, having an issue with the hotel for Travis, and getting home at 3 to wake up at 7. No, wrong. About 6:30 to go to Pine Bush to set up the tables. Because you got to get your car off the street by 8 a.m. Then they close the roads down. So you have to be there with your vehicle to unpack by 8 o'clock. Otherwise, you're going to have to carry all that stuff from the parking lot or wherever you park. So that was interesting. But it was a great 10-man tent, and it was the first time it was ever used. So it's brand new. And it's big, spacious, fit 3 air beds with plenty of room around them, but they were in the corners. But it was comfortable with 3. Very comfortable with 3. And on air beds. And we had a great time. Keith could tell you. We had a great time. I think we had more fun in there goofing around than probably the whole weekend, whatever happened, to be honest. It was priceless in that tent. That's what I'm telling you, I couldn't stop laughing. And I was nervous at times because there was one point, there was a severe thunderstorm. Not severe. It was a pretty nice sized, strong thunderstorm. I thought we were gonna. The tent is going up and down. It looked like it was just gonna lift off the ground. Branches are snapping from trees, hitting the tent. I'm jumping up in the air. Like, what's gonna happen here? It's not looking good. So it was interesting. And then Charles, I see now Charles is in the chat. Again, AJ is not live tonight. That's why I'm streaming. Obviously, the show would have started right now. Jimmy Church has on Debbie Cobble tonight on Fade to Black. Anyway, so we were freezing. We were freezing in that tent. So Charles brings out, because he comes prepared. He comes out with I think it was a propane heater. The tent was in my backyard. And now we're thinking, we got to make this tent as comfortable as possible. So we're trying to find extension cords to run in power lines into the tent. And yes, these are the heavy duty outdoor extension cords, 50 footers, 100 footers, whatever they are. And we're scrambling to find an extension cord. And then Charles comes in with because we were thinking of getting a heater, electric heater. Charles comes with a heater, and we're like, oh. But then we thought, well, this could be tragedy in here. You know, we're partying and stuff, drinking. So then Keith decides to make like a little home entertainment system right next to him. He's all comfortable. He's got everything plugged in. He's got a little monitor to watch TV or like a YouTube or whatever. He's got it all hooked up. I come in, it's like he's home. It's like he's laying in a twin bed watching TV. All comfortable. It was priceless. We had a lot of fun. And I can't tell you, the day of the nightmare, which was Friday, it was a nightmare day. It was Murphy's Law come true. Everything that could go wrong went wrong. Tom Reed's glasses get stepped on, his designer glasses. Amanda's phone had disappeared the night before. I think it was Thursday. Charles, as he's going up the hill, up my driveway to get to the road, his brake line, gone. Thank God it happened there. Peter Robbins comes and he brushes one of my solar planter light post things. And then the final straw was Travis was supposed to land at 9 o'clock at Newark. It was delayed for over 2 hours. We did not see Travis Walton until 11 o'clock that night. 11:30. We didn't get to Pine Bush till like 2:15 in the morning. From Newark. That's why I got here with Amanda at 3. So it was one heck of a day. And then the next day was one heck of a day. Pine Bush Day. Because it was a little rough. So, anything that could go wrong went wrong. But I gotta say, I don't know if it was Wednesday or Thursday. I think it was the day before. The day before Thursday was a great day because I think that's the day we went on the cruise on the Hudson that goes to West Point. That was great. It was... Keith, you didn't go for that, did you? I don't think you did. It was Charles, Tom Reed, Mom, Ronald. Did Amanda go on that, Charles? There was a bunch of us on this Hudson cruise. It was great. It was relaxing. She did go with us, right? Amanda was with us. It was great. It was fun. It was relaxing. They sold liquor there on the boat. I did not drink because I don't drink and drive. But the others were having fun. Some of them, nothing wrong with that. I still have fun. I don't have to drink to have fun, but it would be nice one time if I can go somewhere where I don't have to worry about driving and I could drink a little bit. And Heidi. That's right. Heidi was with us. That's right. Heidi. No, you didn't go. I didn't think you went. This is kind of weird because I'm looking at this chat, that chat. I'm not looking at Facebook. I just don't have enough screens. I could, though. But Mark didn't go because he was working with Kat Dorvalson doing stuff at the Pine Bush Museum, the old one. Everybody was busy doing... Eric didn't go. He stayed at the house. It was cool. It was nice to go on that cruise up and down the Hudson to West Point. It was well done. I think now they have another one. Charles, are you coming for Pine Bush? Because Mom asked. She asked for you and Ronald. She actually did. She knows Keith's coming because that conversation already has taken place. She already knows Marianne, Rob, and Mark are coming. So now it's... Yeah, Mark and Ket were at the museum. That's right. Now it's you two. Okay, so... Mom! Charles is coming. Yeah. Who?
What's the other guy's name?
Oh, I want to hear her say this wrong. What?
That Tycho took his chair?
Yeah, Tycho took his chair. Ma, come on. What's his name?
Ron?
Yes, Ron.
They're both coming?
They're both coming. Because if Charles is coming, you can bet Ronald is.
Yeah. Don't you better wait.
So, Charles, you're going to have your old spot, the couch, and I may be right here with you. Ronald's got the chair. I got to talk to Eric. Or, you need to be in the house. If Eric comes, I could always set up the tent. And
Eric, I know Eric wants to come here.
Eric, because he's big, but he lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
He lost a lot of weight. It's amazing. Keith lost a lot of weight. You are not going to, well, you'll recognize them, but you're going to be like, what? No. Is that you? I wish Race was coming. I really do. but he's got to do some KGRA related stuff the week before, which I cannot mention. And it's going to be good to be around other people again, socializing. We missed last year for the obvious reasons. But Mark and I were still there. We did Pine Bush. Chris DePerno did a presentation virtual. Linda Zimmerman did a presentation virtual. But Mark was there in person. He did it, and I was there in person, covering it. I recorded them. And something happened during Mark's presentation, and I didn't get nothing. But that won't happen this time. I do got Chris DePerno and Linda Zimmerman, I'm sure. I've got their presentations from Pine Bush. And that will be released at a later point. So yeah, unfortunately Amanda won't be able to make it this year. Heidi's stuck in Greece. She's been there Heidi's stuck in Greece. She's been for 2 years. She can't get back to the UK. She can't get back in. Oh my gosh. Yes, Eric, you're coming for Pine Bush, of course. So you and I may be in the tent. Charles will be in here with Ronald in the non-smoking. And Mark doesn't like the smoking anyway. Keith is going to be with his girlfriend, wife, in my room. Because he's coming with his partner. Mom is going to be in the middle room. And then Mark is going to be in on an air bed. And Marianne is getting the master bedroom. So Mark's going to be on an air mattress. Air bed, I mean. Marianne gets the bed. Now, there should be, after speaking with Chris DePerno, host of iDetective, and he used to host Project Aries on KGRA. He's a leading member of MUFON here in the state of New York. And I think there's going to be a really impressive MUFON presence. I don't want to say too much, but I think MUFON is going to be well represented. And you could jump on their table, Eric. You're the state director for Massachusetts. You could go to their table, hang out. There's a lot of arrangements going on, and I can't get into details. But it should be this year should be really. I think a lot of people are looking forward to this. So it's going to be a really cool time to see everybody again. It's been a couple of years for most of us. No, I would put Heidi on the swing outside. I would put Heidi. And we'll have fun. And that's where I was going to go. I have to see something. By the way, I'm letting you guys know right now. For those that are coming here, Ronald's not here. What's up, Bobby? For those that are coming here, if you want to take a tour of the museum, they're booking them online. Now, I spoke to Lance, so obviously I'm not going to allow any mishaps to happen this time. And I'm talking for the community center is big. This is not like where they used to have it at the courthouse. This place is big. There will be plenty. I'm sure they're not going to sell out this place. It's big. But I'm going to talk to Lance. I need to know names for sure. So I am actually going to make that list right now because tomorrow I'm going to call Lance. I don't want to hear nothing like what happened 2 years ago. It's not going to happen. So, depending on, I have so many pens and. All right. I need to know. Oh, it's a long story and I'm not going to get into it. I've said it and I'm past that. It's in the past. I'm not. I don't hold like bad things, vibes. Um. All right, Charles. Do you want to go take a tour to the museum? Do not do it on the day of Pine Bush. The tours are going to be shortened due to the amount of people that are going to be there. So you and Ronald need to get here by like Tuesday. This way, because the museum is closed. What did he tell me? Mondays and Tuesdays, I think. So you got to get a tour of the museum either Wednesday or Thursday, because Friday is going to be chaos here. Because Mark will probably be coming in. Marianne will be here early. We're also going to take a trip to Mark's house with Marianne, because she's never been there. I'm sure she's going to want to go. So you guys got to get here early. But I know you want. Where's Ronald? We got to find out. Ronald's definitely not going to say no to the museum. So Charles, Keith, do you want to go to the museum with your wife on a tour with the rest of the crew? Mom, Ronald, Eric. What about you? We could stop at the UFO park. We could definitely do that. We should actually go on the day that it happened, September 1st, which is a Wednesday. We could definitely take a trip to the park. We could actually go to Mark's. We could actually go to the park first, then cut from Massachusetts to Connecticut to go see Mark. It's not far. Okay, you're not sure about the museum, so I'm not going to put you down. The museum is awesome. It's got a MUFON area too. I'm going to put you down anyway because at least he holds that ticket. And of course me. Keith. You're going. We all have to go. Come on. We're all going to be going together. All right, so Keith. All right, so me. Charles, Mom, Ronald, Eric, me, Keith, and his wifey. So that's 1, 2, 3. Oh, and Marianne. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. That's the tour. It's 8's the limit. I'm calling him right now. What day? Tell me now. Keith, when are you getting here? Marianne should be here by Tuesday. The latest Wednesday. So we might have to plot this for the Thursday. His last tour on Thursdays is 5 o'clock. He told me that today. I know Ronald and Charles will be here no later than Wednesday. And Eric will be here definitely early too. So the concern is, and I'll talk to Marianne. What is there? Does she have a nickname? You think I'm pronouncing that right now? You're not gonna make me bite on that. Keith, yeah, Charles, Ronald, it's Keith that's the problem because he's working insane. When do you think you can get here, Keith? Because if you're going to come with us to the museum, I got to know because I'm going to call him right now to hold these tickets for us for that day. Hi, Kira. You're going to let us know about the doctor in a minute. Oh, man, what is those clouds? Friday night. Okay, so you're out of the museum. You're out. Mm. Mm. Siobhan? Siobhan. Okay. I'm going to tell him to hold 6 tickets.
Hey.
Quick question.
Yeah.
The Thursday before Pine Bush UFO Fair, you're obviously giving tours, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to need 6.
Okay.
Reserve. Write it down on the Thursday.
Hold on. I've got Square on the other line right now. Can you call me about this just like in a little while because I've got a completely different.
All right. I'll call you tomorrow during the day.
Perfect.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
I'll lock it up. He's busy on. He's got somebody else on the other line. I'll lock us up, and I'll lock us up for the community center too. We're gonna definitely get locked up. We're not gonna have any issues. So we'll have. Okay, I'll hold 2 for you. I'll talk to him tomorrow. I'll get 8. Now who's going to the? No, this is a new building. You have to see how awesome it is. Axe. Well, you don't want to ask that person. Ask Chris DePerno. I should call him. I should call Chris. Put Chris DePerno on the spot. Why don't you? Just do it. I got to go out and adjust the camera in a second. It's getting dark. I'm live streaming. I don't want to call him like if he's. My Skype is going to be way too loud. Let me lower Skype down because I hate that. I'm going to call him anyway. It's muted. Oh, no. Who was that? That was Chris on the phone. Chris? Chris?
Hold on, Bill. Hold on.
Just so you know, I'm live streaming.
Hold on, Bill.
Okay.
All right, I'm on.
I'm live streaming on 5 platforms right now, just so you know.
Okay.
But the reason I called is because you went to the new Pine Bush Museum. And I've been telling them how awesome it is. I want them to hear your opinion about what you thought about the Pine Bush Museum.
I thought the Pine Bush Museum was not only educational, but extremely entertaining. I think the Pine Bush Museum for ufology, if you want to learn about ufology, is one of the best I've ever seen. And 2, I think not only is it informative where you can learn a lot about extraterrestrial sightings and different cases in New York State, but also you will have fun. It's one of those things where you interact with the things that are going on. You press a button, things happen. You get to see great videos. You get to see great stories there. It's not just walking through and seeing, an object and saying, "Oh, wow, that's interesting." It's very interactive, and I thought the best part was that it was so entertaining. It kept you involved in what you wanted to hear, and when you go from one station to another, it just makes your curiosity peak even more because it wasn't like the same old stuff. There was something different at every station.
And I don't want to get into specifics because I want it to be a surprise for everybody that may go. But they really have some cool, interactive, like you said, areas. especially on the other side. You know what I'm talking about when we walk in.
Yes, absolutely. And that's what's so entertaining is that, people will go in and just, it's great for children and it's great for adults. I would encourage, people who have children that you want to show them this stuff. This is a fantastic place to take your children and to have fun. Not only is it educational, you're going to have fun.
Exactly. So I just wanted to get Chris on because I can say it. I might sound biased because, I deal with Pine Bush. But Chris was there with a MUFON contingent, and MUFON is well represented at this museum. And I'm not going to give out any spoilers because you got to see it for yourself. But Chris, the MUFON areas were pretty impressive too.
Oh, everything was impressive. I can't say enough of how they really took painstaking work to make it very authentical and to make it very entertaining. They put a lot of heart and soul into this project.
And speaking of MUFON, Chris will be there, as well as other representation of MUFON at Pine Bush, without giving away any details because that's Chris's ballpark over there. But it should be really cool to have the KGRA table, the MUFON tables, multiple, next to us. So we're all going to be hanging out together, and it should be a great event. So it's September 4th in Pine Bush, New York. It's the pinebushUFOfair.com. Check it out. You'll meet everybody there. Chris will be there. Alan B. Smith should be there. Commander Cobra, who hosted Task Force Griffin, will be here. I forgot about him. And as well as Lee Spiegel, who's speaking there. Mark D'Antonio. And another person that I just can't mention the name right now, but it's a big name. So it should be a lot of fun. Come and join us. And thank you, Chris, for coming on. Another great iDetective show tonight.
Thank you, Bill. As always, a great producing by you and
Amanda. Commander, she's the one. Commander she's the best.
And stuff. Well,
anyway,
we try to bring the real deal of what happens in law enforcement every day.
Yep. And you guys, I tell you, are you doing all the video editing, Chris?
Yes, I am.
I'm telling you, you become a little master.
Well, I had some great teachers.
I'm
Bill.
telling you, look at you, I'm like so impressed. I'm like, oh my gosh, look what he's doing on these shows. It's great. It's entertaining
we try
too.
To get cutting edge, and we like to bring a little entertainment and humor to it.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. Anyway, thank you so much for coming on for a few minutes. Talk to you soon. Have a great weekend, and if you need me, you know how to reach me.
I do. Bye.
Bye, Chris. Bye. So yeah, Pine Bush is going to be really cool. It's going to be a really cool time. And it's completely open. There's going to be lots of people. The community center, I think it's going to be about 250 that could fit into the community center. Don't quote me on that. But it should be a nice crowd there to see the speakers. It should be a really great time at Pine Bush Labor Day weekend. And I'm looking forward to it. And again, hanging out with all these folks. So I'm going to go out and adjust this camera in a second because it's getting dark. I just hope these don't turn into rain clouds because that's not looking too nice. It shouldn't. Let me see. I'm a little nervous looking at those clouds. That was bizarre. It's skipping on YouTube. Is it doing it on the other streams too? That could be the camera lighting. It's fine on Twitch. It's fine on this one. Yeah, it's fine at the primary site. I don't know. Good night, Amanda. There's Ronald. Ronald, we were talking about you. Let me see. Yeah, there's a couple of nasty clouds, but there's one big band. Those clouds, it's clear after that one. It's clear after that mess. But YouTube is stuttering. YouTube is stuttering. I'm going to refresh YouTube. Could be my end. I'm in HD. Yeah, YouTube has a little stutter thing going on. The other streams are fine. Yeah, the other streams are fine. Even Twitch is fine. D Live is fine. Even Facebook is fine. Anyway, I'm going to step outside and bring this. Uh-oh. Let me go outside and put the gain up on these cameras. On the camera. It is super humid out there. It is. Those clouds got me a little concerned. Hold on a second. Okay. Yeah, YouTube is. I don't know if anybody else who's on YouTube. How does it look on YouTube to you? It's stuttering on my end. I don't know if it's me, but it was stuttering. Now it seems more stable. It's looking better on YouTube now. It was jumping a little bit. It's still jumping. Anyway. Okay, yeah, I see you, Jose, here, X. So, James, you're in both. Okay, Ronald, you're in YouTube. So, what does it look like on YouTube right now? Does it look okay? Because it's jumpy. Okay, all right, so I get that. A mole, seriously, a mole. Do you know how worried I've been about you, bro? Seriously, I sent you messages. I had Tana came in. I told Tana to go look for you. Where have you been? And you see my messages on Skype. Don't leave me hanging like that. Just tell me something's going on. Okay, not jumping. Okay, good. Oh, Big Sack is here. Yes, that's a person's name, a moniker in one of the chat rooms. That goes out to YouTube and Facebook. That's an actual username, Professor Big Sack. Just to make that clear. Okay, so Charles has 3 streams running and they're fine. So we're on YouTube Skywatcher Gaming, soon to be Bill NY Skywatcher, because I'm going to be doing a lot of these moving forward, Skywatches. We're on D Live, Bill NY Skywatcher, all one word. We're on Twitch, Bill NY Skywatcher, one word. We're on the main site, and we're on Facebook. So we're streaming on 5 platforms right now. I fixed Twitch this morning. And I put that little chat widget like Kristan T. Harris has. This is the same thing that Kristan uses. He's pretty... Now, he just told me what he uses. I did everything myself. It's not like he helped me set this up. I did it all by myself. I even have something that he hasn't figured out yet, because he never had the need to do it. Because let me tell you, he's got a nice, cool setup on his screen for his show. He's got a lot going on. Well, now, Amol, you won't have to worry about that, because moving forward, unless I play music, we're going to stream on all platforms. Unless I play music, then YouTube and Facebook say bye-bye. But D Live, I don't know how the other ones are going to work, but we know this one's fine. But Amol, I messaged you on Skype. Even if you didn't get notifications from he already gave it away, so. Okay, now I got to see what's going on this chat. Kira had an update. I got to scroll up. Everything went well. The doctor appointment. My baby heart is strong. Good. Everything's on track. The doctor noticed that he has dropped. And I got done with my birth class. That's excellent news. I told you not to worry. But a mother's going to worry, because you are a mom. Of course. I just hope that puts you and your husband at ease now about the baby. And did he give you an update on what he or she thinks the doctor, when the baby may be born? Had they changed the due date at all? Is it adjusted? Or is it still, what was it now? What's the new date? Is it August 2nd, 3rd, something like that? I forget. Yeah, but see, the cloud is moving. It's an ugly cloud, but this camera can take weather. It can. The Sony a7S III can take weather. It can. I'm not saying it's a torrential downpour, but it can take a little moisture. They're built for that. The 5th. Okay, it's the same as so August 5th is your due date. So I can still, actually it was Leroy. Who was the other person? Leroy, myself, and another person. Oh, Johnny U said the 8th of August. I have the paper somewhere. I think it's here. The predictions. Yep. Is this it? Maybe? Yes, it is. See, I keep it right in front of me. Because if I didn't, it would go missing. There's no doubt. So Amanda said August 4th. She may be. I said August 8th. D says August 12th. She's going to be off. She's going to be way off. Charles said August 3rd. Johnny, you again said August 8th. Oh my God, whose name is that? Amol said August 2nd. X-Lady said July 29th. And Leroy, a.k.a. Professor Big Sack, said August 8th. And there's pounds too. The prediction on the weight. But I'm not going to get into all those numbers. We will, at some point, go over this list. So there, I still have it. See? Right there. So we're all in on this. That's pretty cool. Anyway, that is one wicked looking cloud, isn't it? Look at that cloud. It looks wicked. It almost looks like a dysfunctional tornado. It looks wicked. Look at that. It looks like a weird... Why is my dog making that sound? Sounds like he's locked in a room. Mom? Where's Tycho? Huh? What are you doing? Tycho, what are you doing? He's tough. Tycho's getting more tough as he gets older. He's getting like tough. Look at him. What? He gets huffy puffy. Anyway. Yeah, it's clearing after this cloud. That's what I said. Got to get past this one batch of clouds, and then the clear skies are behind it. So it's going to clear up. Now, I haven't been outside. There should be a lot of fireflies, lightning bugs going on still. I haven't been out because the weather up here has been terrible. It's very humid here. It was near 90 today. It's going to be 91 tomorrow. So we shall see. Let me see. Now maybe, she's been on quite a few shows, but maybe we'll ask some Jimmy Church. Debbie Cobble is his guest tonight. Because as long as I'm on YouTube and Facebook, music is a no-go. And do you think I really want to talk for the next hour and 20 minutes? Wow, 70 over there in Minnesota. It was warm today. I was in the pool. It was warm. Yeah, there's gonna be a definite difference in time. Like right now, I see all different times. Actually, on my end, the new platform is 7 seconds behind what I'm streaming. Because I'm seeing the 2 clocks. It's about 7 seconds. On this side, YouTube is like 30 seconds behind. D Live is about 13. Twitch is about 20 seconds behind. They vary. They're different, all of them. And I'm not looking at Facebook. So I don't know what's going on your ends. But on mine, that's what I see. I'm going to have to go outside and adjust the camera out. Now, the Perseids meteor shower is coming. Pretty much August 11th, 12th, and 13th. Any of those nights. Mornings. So I plan, after every live show on KGRA, if the weather cooperates, I will be streaming the Perseids meteor shower on all the platforms. Weather permitting. That's the key. So you're looking at a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday nights. Now, I will be done Tuesday and Wednesdays I'm done at 10. Eastern. So the stream will start about 10:30. Thursday I'm off. Thursday nights. So I'll probably start when it gets dark. 9:30. Friday is a late night. So I won't start till like 12:30. But Friday is not the peak night. Thursday night is peak night. The night that I'm off. Lucky. So as long as the weather cooperates, we will cover the Perseids meteor shower, and that's the big one. Other than the Geminids in December, the Perseids is the big show. No, that's totally different. Those messages that you see on the screen are coming from YouTube. And I can remove that. I put that little widget in there. That's YouTube. And I could remove them. Like that. And it's kind of like a pain. Matter of fact, I'm going to remove it for now. Tycho! Tycho's bothering Mom. I'll put it up for a little while it's still cloudy. Now the people, there's difference of opinions on the moon will not be an issue this year with the Perseids, thankfully. Some say 50, some say 80, some say up as much as 100, 120. It depends where you go to look at it. They vary. I always go with the conservative number. I'll say like 50s per hour. Well, let's see. Perseids meteor shower 2021. And there's one site I refuse to go to because they make it overly complicated. So the peak is the 12th of August, as far as what they're saying. I'm looking for numbers. This one is saying the shower is expected to produce a nominal rate of around 150 meteors per hour. However, this number is calculated assuming a perfectly dark sky and the radiant of the shower is situated directly overhead. The radiant has to be above you. I mean, the conditions have to be perfect to get 150. It still says, from my area, from my point, it's telling me, on this basis of your location, we estimate that you may be able to see up to 141 per hour at the shower's peak. From my location. So I'm close to perfect. The shower will peak close to the new moon, and so moonlight will present minimal interference. The origin is a stream of debris left behind in the wake of comets and asteroids. Over time, the pieces of grit-like debris in these streams distribute themselves along the length of the apparent object's orbit around the solar system. So it's a combination of. And I'm reading the article. So in my area, I'm actually in a really good area. It's on this site, this is inthesky.org. On this site, at least on this site, that's what it says. But I can go to another site, it'll tell me a totally different thing. And I'm going to go out and brighten up that camera. Now I made the camera really bright because I don't feel like going out every 3 minutes to adjust it. It'll get darker. So that's what they're saying, at least on this one. I bet you if I go to a different one, it'll tell me a different story. Wow, this one says the annual phenomenon sees up to 100 meteors zip through Earth's atmosphere every hour. That's what I mean. Depends where you go. The shower occurs in the first place because of Comet 109P Swift-Tuttle. There's another one coming in the end of July. The Delta Aquarid. It peaks July 27th to July 30th. That's what it's saying here. Again, you go to a different site, they tell you different things. Who's messaging me? But figure, it's going to be a good one. That's the bottom line. From Minnesota, I don't know where the radiant would be from your position. All I know, it's saying that in my position, it's going to be perfect. But the weather is the key. It's always about the weather. I'm reading one more site. Okay, it says here, will you see over 100 per hour, as in some years? Not likely. Perhaps. So August 11th, 12th, and 13th, those mornings, they're considering the peak mornings. We'll see Perseus for 10 days or so after the peak mornings of the 11th, 12th, and 13th, though considerably the number reduces. Some Delta Aquarids will mix in with it too. It'll be like the remnants of the activity of that shower. So it's going to be, it should be good. It's the Perseids. It should be good. If the weather cooperates, it should be a really good mornings. And remember, keyword mornings. On the 11th, 12th, 13th of August. So I don't have a calendar near me. So I'm pretty I'm thinking it's a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday mornings. You guys can correct me. I don't have a calendar in front of me. Matter of fact, let me look up the August calendar. Okay, so it is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday mornings. 11th, 12th, 13th. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday mornings. So that means streams start Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday nights. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday will be the nights of the stream going into the morning, which works out perfectly for me. So I'll start at 10, 10, 9:30. Well, not at 10. 10:15, 10:15, 9:30. If the schedule stays the same, which I probably don't see it changing. So it should be fun. And I'm already lining up a few people to come on with me. Some guests, which I got to remind them as time gets closer. I'm not going to give out details right now. But we should have some special guests. Some interesting guests. And I can always bring in, a few other people. But I'm going to get some guests on. And we will be listening also to some programming from KGRA. Because those are the nights I work. So, except for Thursday, Ray's got that. But some folks, there's definitely going to be an individual producer, film producer, that's been doing some work in ufology. I'm not giving out specifics. Like I said, I don't want to say, so I'll hold off on that for now. I sent the information. Oh no, I didn't. Kriston didn't have a show today, so we didn't have the discussion today, James. I'll have that discussion with Kriston tomorrow before the show. Because if he's going to go on any show, it's going to be with Kriston. So Kriston always, if I have somebody to recommend to Kriston is open to it. So I will definitely bring that individual up tomorrow, James, to Kriston. And then he'll make that decision whether he wants to contact the person or not. So yeah. And hello to Daryl. I see Daryl's here. So the Perseids should be fun this year. Because of the moon. It's all about the weather. But can it be bad 3 days in a row? I don't want to jinx it. I mean, look at your screen right now. The clouds are finally moving away. It looks like the clear break is about to enter the screen from left to right, west to east. We're looking north-northeast, almost north right now. And once it gets dark enough for me to see some stars, then I'll adjust the camera, focus it. But right now it's hard to do in this lighting. And what's up, Andy? Yes, Wick will be back tomorrow. Live. So at about Kriston, oh my gosh, I forgot. Kriston may be here for Pine Bush. I forgot about that. That's another person. He's gonna have to go in the tent. So I'll go in the tent. Kriston, he's gonna be like, why am I in a tent? That's too funny. I'll see what happens. We'll see how this plays out. But I think Kriston might be here for Pine Bush. Because he has a speaking event in Manhattan for 9/11. The following Saturday. So it's going to be busy here. I'm actually... I don't know if I'll... Because he's going to be down in the city. But I have another event going on. But I have to work. But I've been invited to a big event the following weekend, about an hour and a half north of me, at a exclusive club. Big. This is big. I mean, this is some real status stuff. We'll see. And I will record if possible. I actually have to email the person. And actually contact somebody that is hooking me up with this event. And I'm not saying any specifics. It has nothing to do with UFOs. But it is in a field that's very interesting. And it's not astronomy. It's something else. Because if I say what it is, the topic, it's a giveaway. It's not tech. It's not tech. Oh my God, that phone. It's the Hobbs. Do you want me to mute my stream? Because I'm streaming on 5 platforms. I'm muting.
I'm just going to tell you I love you, bye.
Oh, wait, don't. What do you mean, love you, bye?
Love you, bye.
No. Tell Robin I send my love.
I will.
And
Just smile for me.
I will, and you guys have a great night. And if you get a chance, talk to Eric.
Okay, love you, bye.
Bye. That was the Hobbs. See? Race. I wish he was coming. Oh, they're out. I just seen one. The fireflies. Or I say lightning bugs. No, he just wanted to say love you and all that. That's Race is like that. He's a big teddy bear. He can turn into a Sasquatch if you get on the wrong side. A big Sasquatch. But he's a big teddy bear. He is. He's all business. And he's blunt. And he doesn't hold back. And I respect that. That's the one thing I used to love producing Linda Moulton Howe and John Burroughs. Because, you know, Linda's, regardless of what you think of Linda Moulton Howe, she's a workaholic. She's passionate. You know, everybody reaches their own conclusions, opinions. But one thing about John Burroughs was in your face, direct. I respect that. You may not agree with it, but you know, that's the way he is, and I like that. Being straightforward. Don't hold back. Speak your mind. That's just my opinion. So, and Don Ecker's the same way. That's why his nickname is what Race, I think, came up with coined the phrase, the Silverback. And it's funny because on his first video stream a couple of weeks ago, he put, not Don Ecker, he put the Silverback. I thought that was hysterical. He put the Silverback. I don't know how many people caught that, but Don has Lee Spiegel on this week as his guest. I don't know if has Lee ever been on? I'm his producer. And, yes, Daryl. Yep. Something Harvest. I have it. She sent me the DVD. I forgot the name of it. Something Harvest. You might know the name, but it was, I think Harvest was in the title. It's somewhere in my room. And then next week, Commander Cobra will be Don Ecker's guest. Excuse me. And then on the 30th, 2 individuals, and it should be a really interesting show. And Martin Willis has one he's booked all the way to September. I mean, some of these individuals, I mean, it's incredible working with them. Let me tell you, it's a blast. They're all great individuals. I can't say enough of all the hosts on KGRA. They're all amazing people. All of them. And those that were part of it in the past. And some we lost, unfortunately. Like Rosemary Ellen Guiley. That was a shock. It was sudden, and it was so sad. So yeah. But they, you know, the whole time. And that's all I'm gonna say. like I say, sometimes, and I think Race would definitely agree. The behind the scenes, what goes on before or after a show, is priceless. I can't tell you. When Micah and Race, it's a funny, and I'll just say a little bit about it. When Race did the roundtable with Richard Dolan, Lee Spiegel, and Micah Hanks, I was in there just initially to help start it. But for those 10 minutes with these four, Race, Richard, Micah, and Lee, and the back and forth, the banter, the humor, it was priceless. At one point, I think it was Micah that says, "Are we recording this right now?" I said, "No. I wish I were." Because it was great. It would have been great to have that clip just on what was going on behind the scenes. And, I've met a lot of these people. I've got like it better not be a spider on a web like in front of me, because then I'll flip. All right, Jose. Yeah, I was talking about Windows 11 earlier. I'm not messing with it right away. There's no way. I have too much software that might not work anymore. Compatibility issues, vulnerabilities, fixes, bugs. No way. Because everybody else, all these other softwares have to catch up with it. They have to be compatible. You're going to have to update that. I'm not touching Windows 11 until I know I see messages from all these different softwares that I own. It's compatible. And even then, I'm still going to have my doubts. See how I have to go back out and adjust the camera even though I made it so bright? But like I said, that's just one example how funny stuff is behind the scenes. And sometimes the conversations are with a guest where it's just off the record. It cannot be discussed. It's serious. And sometimes it gets personal. Not in a bad way, but like people are going through issues. So it can be all over the place. But I wish I can get some of that funny stuff recorded. It's priceless. That would be a great, and Ray said this, Eric, it would be great to have outtakes and put it like somewhere. Because it's great stuff to hear them off the air. Like they have great senses of humor. I would say the vast majority of them. So, yeah. Anyway, look what I got to do. I bought myself 10 minutes. Now I got to go back outside and readjust the camera. We may listen to Jimmy Church, so I could sit back and relax in an hour. What are you coming here for?
Yeah.
Are you coming for that?
How do I sleep? I get up in the afternoon.
You sleep good.
I go to bed late. Puedo ir a la 1, a las 2. No, eso sí que no. No, porque tú te lo pierdes.
It's clearing up to the west. It may take a few minutes, but it's definitely clearing up more to the west, which is the direction. This is moving east, so it should clear up. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Oh, Daryl is cooking, I think. Oh, you're gonna watch something. Okay, I gotcha. So pretty much, let's see. Lee will not be live tomorrow. He's very busy at the moment. Everybody should be live this weekend. Everyone that's scheduled should be live this weekend. So it will be, and Kriston comes back tomorrow. I get so many messages. Okay, somebody just posted, I'm part of this thing. It's part of the GPS collar for the dog. And they have an app that's associated with it. And somebody posted a photo of their dog. It's called Fee or Fi. That. And all the dog owners, that when you buy that collar, it's a GPS collar. I can track him. If he leaves the property, if he's wearing it, I can track him right on the phone. So somebody posted this picture just now of their dog, Coco. And all the dog owners post their photos. I gotta stop posting some more of Tycho. See, he's got the dog there, and everybody posts their photos. And it says Tycho was last seen at home, and it tells me his location. See that? That's where Tycho is. Right there. It's really good. And there's my house. So you can see Tycho is at home. So Tycho, it says, Tycho is at home. That's what it says on it. And the collar has a big range. It shows he could be in anywhere in that area. But it does have it pinpointed. It's exactly where he is in the house right now. Look. That's exactly where he is. He's right there. He's in the living room. And it pinpoints it. You can't see it. But see, it has his picture, Tycho's face. And it says Tycho is with Bill. I swear, I am not kidding. Tycho is with Bill. Oh, that's too funny. Oh, my. And everybody, I don't know how. Oh, I got to charge the collar. I'm trying to see. Oh, Tycho. So here's Tycho's posted photos that I put. I should make the screen bigger. There he is. And he's on Ronald's chair. Ronald, I'm telling you, doesn't look good for you. And there's another picture of him. There's Tycho. I gotta start adding more pictures. He's such a mush in this picture. It's too bad you can't, make the photo bigger. And it doesn't do the side thing. I'll show you. I'll make the screen bigger for 1 second. Because you got to see him. He's like a mush. Transform. Fit to screen. It's the light is reflecting. Can't really see it. He's got the blue eyes. You can see. It's hard to see because I got so much glare going on from the screens and the light. But that's him. And that's a cool picture of Tycho. Spoiled beyond. Yeah, I think Ronald's in big trouble with Tycho. It's going to be a battle because that's his chair. He's not on it right now. He's been moving. He sleeps at the chair sometimes now. He usually sleeps with Mom on the bed or on the side by me. Not with me, but on the side, on the floor. That's like his new thing. He loves to be with Mom. On the bed with her. I'm like, look at this. Look at these two. And he's looking at me. And he's all laid out, comfortable, and he's just looking at me. Like, don't bother me. Well, first of all, Ronald, you're going to have to survive the first 20 minutes with Tycho. Maybe 30. Ask Al, he goes, oh my God, you got to train this dog. This dog is too much. Tycho, nobody comes here. It's not like we get visitors. And when he sees someone, he gets crazy excited. He goes ballistic. He'll jump on you. He's going to go nuts with you. And he's not going to leave you alone for like 20, 30 minutes. Constant. And Mom says, oh, lock him up in the room or something. No, because then it'll never end. Just let it go. Let him smell them and get used to them. Do his playing, and then it'll be over in a half hour. They just got to suffer for that half hour because he's going to be all over you. He will not leave you alone. Now, the best thing is when you and Charles come together, now that can cause some confusion. So he'll be going to Charles, to you. It might help. Because with two coming in, that might change the dynamics a little bit. We'll see. Yeah. No, you can't do it. All right, Leroy. He's almost 2 years now. Actually, his birthday is next week, July 23rd. He'll be 2 years old. Oh, what was that? Did I just see lightning? Heat lightning? All right, we got to look at the radar. It's a storm, but it's already past the Hudson. It's not here. We're clear. I got lucky. That line just missed me. Just missed me, barely. That line just missed me. And it's across the river, so there's no way it could even come down at me now. I just got spared of that. Not by much. A few miles. Yeah, he has to get used to other people. He has to. And he will. And once he's used to them, then that whole weekend will go smooth because I don't have to worry. And that storm is up north. I just hope nothing else is developing. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go out and get this camera in. Let me change the lighting again. I don't think it's an issue because I could already see clear skies. Now I put the camera super bright. The solar lamp is affecting the camera. I gotta move. Okay. Oh yeah, Tycho definitely fetches. Definitely. Ask Eric, he'll tell you. You throw something, the ball, he'll bring it right back to you. And his toys, you throw it, he'll bring it right back. Okay. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to keep an eye on this sky, but I don't see it being an issue. And we are going to play Jimmy Church, Fade to Black, with his guest Debbie Cobble at 10. This way I can relax too. And sit back and just hang out and chat and relax. See, the storm is, we're looking northeast. That lightning is really coming from the east, like Poughkeepsie-ish. It's across the river. It's not coming here. It's sliding east, southeast. I'm in the clear. I'm just worried about other storms developing on that left side. But the heat of the day is done. The buildup is not likely. Oh, you're gonna once he gets used to you, it's all good. I'm checking the radar. Yeah, the storm is not moving fast though. That storm is about 20 miles to my northeast. So like I said, it's past. Right there. It's past me. It's across the Hudson. I'm on the other side of that Hudson River. But that's the storm you're seeing that flashing lightning from. So it's not a threat. And there's nothing behind it. Matter of fact, I'm going to check out Windy right now. And look at the satellite imagery. We'll bring this down. Ooh, I don't like the way that one looks behind it though. I hope that slides and dies. All right, I'm gonna share my screen right now. There's some wicked weather out central of the country, upper. So, let's zoom in. That storm that we're seeing right now is right here. But look at this. I'm hoping that doesn't develop into something. Because if it does, it's sliding right to me. Because I'm right about here. By the Hudson. I'm up in here somewhere. See, that storm is already here. In Beekman. It's not far. Right in here. So that's why we're seeing that lightning, because it's over here. But this has me concerned. This one batch. Let's see which way this is moving. Oh, that's... Yeah, they're sliding east though when they get over here. This may not make it. But look at the clear skies behind it. That's the key. So 3 minutes ago, this is the clear skies coming behind this. So once this pushes off, we got this clear bubble. Now, I don't know what's going to happen with this. So I'm going to keep an eye. And look, just as I said it, look at the clearing coming in. You can see now what I was saying. The clear skies are starting to come into view. Those clouds are starting to push off to the east. And the camera looks pretty focused, to be honest. Doesn't look too bad. We'll know better once it gets darker. And we're definitely going to be listening to Jimmy Church. And if you don't know, I'm going to read it right off his website, jimmychurchradio.com. Debbie Cobble is his guest. He's had some really great guests on. Debbie was the central figure in Bud Hopkins' New York Times bestseller Intruders, the incredible visitations at Copley Woods, as well as the 1992 CBS miniseries Intruders, and using the pseudonym Kathy Davis, so they didn't use her real name. In 1992, she revealed her true identity and co-authored with her sister Kathy Mitchell, Abducted, the story of Intruders continues. Deb has just finished a revised, expanded edition of Abducted titled Extraordinary Contact, Life Beyond Intruders. And she's the guest tonight with Jimmy Church. Now, we all, for those familiar with the Fadernauts would know. I said Fader Night because I'm thinking about tomorrow already. His first half hour, he does little news. He does, a mixture of stuff. He always brings his guests on at the bottom of the hour, first hour. So she'll be coming on at about 10:30 Eastern. But we're going to listen to Jimmy Church. Now, I'm not going to listen to it from the very beginning because of audio issues. I don't want issues happening on Facebook or YouTube. So we're going to wait a few minutes until he starts to actually speak and the music dies out in the background. And then I'll put the audio on. Matter of fact, I need to check the station. Everything's good. We're clear. And look at the sky. We're in that bubble now. We're going to be in the clearing. Until that other not so happy cloud, like Bob Ross used to say, the happy cloud right here. Well, that doesn't look too like a happy cloud to my west. Yeah, he's had good guests. Let's see how all the streams are looking. Okay, Twitch looks good. D Live looks good. Facebook is good. Let's check YouTube. And YouTube looks good. Pretty good. So hello to everybody that's watching on all these platforms. Whether it's YouTube, the new location, D Live, Facebook, or Twitch. Let's see who's hanging out over here in YouTube. What's up, Bob? Emma. What's up, Emma? I see Marco's in there. All the folks that were here earlier. X-Lady. Eric. Andy. Big Sack. I don't know if he's still around. He might not be back yet. Just everyone who's watching. Hope you're having a great night. Jose. Charles. Ronald. James, of course. Kira. And Amol. The Return of Amol. I wish I could play it, but I can't. That's Amore. Amole. It's been a while. That's Amole. Oh, man. It's too funny. So, hopefully, it'll stay clear, which, other than that one cloud, I don't think it's a problem. Oh, you can't make it up. Did he disappear? I mean, he made an appearance. I guess he's working still, Amol. I want to bug him. And I want to put a pair of shades on when he comes back, just to bug him. He hates when I do that. I see Linda's got a replay best of going on right now. I think it's a replay. She's so busy. I spoke to her a couple of days ago. She's unbelievable. I can't believe it. Like, she's incredible. The energy. All right, I'm going to have to start moving some screens. I just got rid of the clock. Accidentally. It froze. I need my clock back. It should be back. All right, I need to get the full projector screen so I can see it in full screen. Oh, way better. Now I'm seeing it on full screen on my main screen in front of me. It could definitely be tweaked, the focus, slightly. But I'm going to wait till it gets a little darker. It's easier because the camera... Oh, the lightning bugs are everywhere, by the way. When I went outside, they were just like everywhere. But when it gets darker a little bit, that's when I'll go outside and adjust it. It looks good on all the streams, though. I think it's time to remove that chat box. And just keep it open. Okay, we're good. So we've got about a half hour before Jimmy. Yeah, he did have... I mean, he had Lou Elizondo and lawyer Daniel Sheehan Monday, Grant Cameron yesterday, and Debbie tonight. I think this is the first time she's ever been a guest on his show tonight, I think. Not sure. I think it is. Oh. Let me check something quick. All good. And the one thing great about this little gadget to my left here, you cannot see it. Oh, I forgot. We can hear the audio outside. I forgot about that. With the gadget. But there's also Xbox connected to it. See? That's the great thing about having a device like this. You could put multiple sources, cameras. It's a must. Because if I wanted to, I could do that. Oh, sign in change. What happened? I mean, it can go right to the Xbox. It's nice. Not that I'm doing Xbox tonight, because it's clearing up, but I'm seeing if the audio is working on here. It should. There it is. Alright, we're leaving it alone now. So it's good to have that device where you can hook multiple sources, HDMI, into it. And we're hearing the audio from the internal camera mic. Sometimes it's unnerving with the animals, especially when it's time to bring. What the heck was that? What the heck was that? Sounded like somebody sneezing loud. That was weird. Or maybe like the truck can't be a truck. There's no truck that close. Did you hear that? Now, because the 720